Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Willy Morgan and the Curse of Bone Town. So, ja, wie es scheint, müssen wir uns als alle möglichen Leute ausgeben, ne? Besser?
I don't think that dragging this barrel of over 100 liters would benefit me a lot.
Ja, okay, gut, schon klar. Okay, alle möglichen Leute ausgeben, als irgendwelche Nachfahren, Enkel, sonst irgendwas. So, hier haben wir uns schon überall umgesehen. Lass mal gucken. Nee, warte. So. Okay, genau. Ja, das Bibliothek, Museum. Okay, das haben wir schon alles gesehen. Dann ist... Was ist denn jetzt? Okay. Gut. Hier können wir noch lang über Regenrinne. Warum kann ich mir das angehen? Nee, warte mal, bevor ich da hingehe, hier geht's doch auch noch hin. Aber da geht's noch raus, ne? Ja, hier geht's noch raus aus der Stadt. Das brauchen wir nicht. Gut, so, Regenrinne. Gibt's da irgendwas Wichtiges?
I don't need copper.
Okay. Aber vielleicht wird's ja nochmal wichtig. Guck mal hier. Es ist schon schön, ne? Ist ja also ein bisschen grau in grau. Die Häuser könnten ein bisschen Farbe vertragen, aber es ist schon schön. Müssen wir gucken, was haben wir denn hier jetzt gefunden? Das Rathaus. Okay, gut. Dürfte wohl der
I
Bürgermeister...
can't see what's inside. I better get in.
Das sehe ich auch so. Dürfte der Bürgermeister drin sein. So, was haben wir denn hier? Hallo. Zugang.
The stairs don't seem safe. I don't want to risk hurting myself.
Schon klar. Okay, der sieht aber auch hier verfallen aus. Steve, das ist der Steve Globus. Das sieht mir aus wie ein Schaf, das in eine Kugel gepresst wurde.
What a weird globe. It's covered in notes.
Okay. It's covered in notes. Okay, Objekte.
I don't think that ransacking this paperwork will help me in any way.
Ja, da hast du wohl recht. Gut, wisst ihr was? Unterhalten müssen wir... Oh, warte, stimmt.
Better ask for permission. I'd risk looking like a thief.
Natürlich. Wir sprechen mal mit Steve. Hallo. Hallo, guten Tag.
Good morning, Steve.
Good morning. I'm sorry, do we know each other?
It's been a while, hasn't it, Uncle Steve?
Uncle Steve? There was only one child that called me that. It can't be. Willy. Is that really you?
Yes, Steve, it's really me, Willy Morgan.
Son, how are you? Sorry if I don't get up, but my back is killing me. Sitting here all day is bad for my health.
All good, Steve. Thank you.
Tell me, what brought you back to Bone Town? It's been years since the last time I saw you.
Ja, die beiden kennen sich aber doch ganz gut, ne? Okay, ja, ich bin's wirklich, Willy, und ich bin groß geworden. Ich habe Bone Town vermisst zum Jahrestag des Verschwindens meines Vaters. Na komm, die scheinen ja miteinander bekannt zu sein, also...
For the anniversary of my dad's disappearance. It's been 10 years. I was thinking of swinging by the cemetery.
Already 10 years? Time seems to have stopped in Bone Town since then. I sought refuge in my job to forget. I don't see your mother. Does she know you're here?
I told her I was leaving. She's away on a business trip.
How is she? I tried many times to contact you in recent years, but she never answered.
It was very tough for her too. She preferred to make a clean break from the past, concentrating on me and her job. Bone Town is a memory that still hurts a lot.
I understand.
Okay, ja, ist wohl so. Sagen wir nochmal Hi, Steve. Kann ich mir den Stempel ausleihen? Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Willy, and welcome back to Bone Town. I can't show you around, but for anything else, feel free to ask.
Thanks.
Das ist sehr nett. Darf ich mir den Stempel ausleihen?
Can I borrow a stamp?
Of course, as long as you use it responsibly. Even if they're dated back, they're the official stamps of Bone Town.
Thanks. I'll use them well.
Actually, when you're finished with your stuff, you can help me out with that stamp. I have a lot of paperwork to authenticate.
Gladly.
Okay, cool. Wie läuft's denn so in Bone Town?
How are things going here in Bone Town?
Not very well, I'd say. It's becoming harder and harder to run Bone Town. People leave, and the problems are constantly increasing.
Ich verstehe. Ja, als ich herkam, hatte ich mal Probleme, mein Fahrrad zu packen. Hey, du scheinst meine Höflichkeiten am alten Geld. Ich will das alles fragen, Mensch.
Yes, when I got here, I had problems parking my bike.
Parking problems as well? That too must go on the list.
Okay. Du bist also hier sowas wie der Bürgermeister, kann das sein?
You mean the lack of courtesy at the old inn?
Are you staying at the old inn? The owner seems to be grumpy and surly. But actually, alright, I'll try to talk to him at the first opportunity. I'll write it down among the many things to do. I'd let you stay here, but to deal with the city expenses, I left my old house. Now I sleep in that little room over there. It's the only way I've found to be able to run Bone Town as best as I can.
Have you ever thought of hiring someone to give you a hand?
Yes, but funds are limited, and nobody wanted to take on this responsibility.
Ich verstehe.
I saw some construction work on the buildings.
That's one of the bigger problems in the city. It seems that our water resources are drying up. Some people say that upriver, certain companies have been doing excavations that caused the fracturing of some faults. But I launched an investigation, and there's no correlation. So I'm trying to solve the problem by recovering rainwater. And at the moment, it seems to be working.
I hope so for Bonetown.
Ach ja. Kannst du dich erinnern, was mit meinem Vater passiert ist? Kommen wir mal zu den interessanten Dingen, ne?
Do you remember what happened to my father?
It's always painful for me to talk about Henry. We grew up almost like brothers. Before he decided to leave and become one of the most famous archaeologists in the world. But despite his work, he always found the time to come back here to the family and to meet his old friends. Unfortunately, his disappearance is still shrouded in mystery. The night before that fateful day, we went out together. We said goodbye in front of the old inn where he was staying. The next morning, I stopped by to say hello, but there was no trace of him. His room was intact. The innkeeper said he didn't see him going out. That's all I know. Since then, I've been racking my brain to understand what happened, but Henry seems to have vanished into thin air.
Just like Mom always tells me.
Das ist doch merkwürdig, ne? Ich meine, hat es dazu niemals eine Untersuchung gegeben? Hat irgendwo mal ein Polizist gesagt, ey, ich hätte da vielleicht eine Idee?
Do you, by any chance, know what Dad was working on?
I wouldn't know. Whenever he'd come to Bonetown, he told us fantastic stories of the places he explored. We felt like we were there with him.
Dad was always an exceptional narrator. When he told me a story before bed, I couldn't sleep right away, but instead spent a good part of the night fantasizing.
He used to do the same thing with us here in Bonetown. Everyone was enthralled by him.
Mensch, wenn das so ein toller Typ gewesen ist, wieso ist er dann verschwunden? Wer war hinter ihm her? Okay, gut, das haben wir gefragt. Okay, bis später.
See you later.
See you
Come
later.
back whenever you want. You'll always find me here.
Thanks.
Oh, das ist sehr nett. Jetzt nehmen wir uns mal einen
I might need one. I'll take the more worn one.
Okay. Brauchst du nicht auch das Stempelkissen? Ist nur so ein Gedanke. Warte, lass gucken.
It's an official stamp of Bonetown.
Wofür auch immer wir den brauchen werden, ne? So, Globus, Steve. Antatschen?
I'm sorry, I'd prefer you not touch it. There's some important notes and I don't want to lose them.
Sure.
Oh, ich verstehe. Okay, gut, alles klar. So, mehr können wir hier... Zeig mal, können wir noch mehr machen? Nö, wir können nicht mehr machen. Gut, dann gehen wir mal wieder raus. So, More investigation on Bonetown. So, wo geht's denn hier hin? Ja, okay. Drugstore. Ja, cool. Okay. So, wir haben das Rathaus, genau. Und jetzt ist hier Apotheke. Hä? Was? Wieso Apotheke Pub? Hier ist doch erstmal der Drugstore, oder? Na gut. Hier, Gummibärchen aus dem Bad. Oh, Menno.
It only works with 5-cent coins.
Gut, dass die so im Schatten stehen, ne? Sonst wäre das ein einziges Gematsche.
I better not. I don't want any trouble with the law.
Wieso, du sollst doch noch gucken?
There are even some love potions and other remedies not known to science.
Was? Okay, na gut, geh mal rein. Okay. Hallo. Guten Tag. Oh, warte mal, das soll hier ein Drugstore sein. Okay, sieht mehr aus wie... hier, das ist das Periodensystem.
Better not. I think the owner would be very upset.
Natürlich.
If I'm not mistaken, it's Mendeleev's periodic table.
Ja, in der Tat, das ist der. Süßigkeiten, jede Menge Süßigkeiten.
They seem delicious. I'd like to take some, but I spent the last of my money at the Dead Man Inn.
Oh, das ist blöd. Okay. Und er scheint hier viel Gefallen an diesen Süßigkeiten zu finden. Werkzeuge?
Hey. That is fragile instrumentation. You can't take it without authorization.
Excuse me, I thought it was available for customers.
No, it's extremely important equipment for my job. Only I can use it. Or whoever has my permission.
All right.
Alright, okay. Dann lass uns doch mal mit ihm unterhalten. Hallo. Guten Tag.
Good morning.
Good morning. What can I do for you?
I was just browsing.
No problem. But please don't touch anything without my permission. I've arranged everything so that it will make my work easier.
What work?
I'm developing a recipe that will make me rich. I just have to find the final ingredients.
Okay. Kann ich ein paar Süßigkeiten haben?
Can I have some candies?
Unfortunately, I have to say no. The ones you see in the shop are needed to complete the recipe I'm working on, as well as for my livelihood.
I noticed.
If you have some pocket change, there's a candy vending machine right outside the shop. You can take as much as you want. It's only 5 cents for a candy.
Thanks a lot.
Tja, aber wir haben keine Süßigkeiten dabei, ne?
What are you working on exactly?
It's a recipe of my own concoction for a new non-alcoholic drink. As soon as I find all the ingredients, I'll patent it. I've written everything I need on this piece of paper I found in the back room. There's still some ingredients missing to complete the recipe. Then I'm sure my life will take a turn, and I could say goodbye to Bone Town.
Okay, kann ich helfen? Ja.
Can I help you somehow?
Let me think. Maybe there's something you could do. I need to go to the warehouse to get some things I couldn't find anywhere else in town. But I need a specific plant that grows here in these surroundings. It's a plant with white flowers that only grows in places exposed to the sun, but also with enough moisture.
No problem. I'll see if I can pick one up and bring it to you.
No. It's extremely delicate. Any contact with the acids in human skin could ruin its essence. You should use specific instruments to pick it up and carry it. If you're willing to give me a hand, I can provide you with all you need.
Das ist doch super. Was bekomme ich dafür? In Ordnung. Was bekomme ich dafür?
What would I get in return?
Fortune and glory, kid. Fortune and glory.
Tremendously epic.
Da bin ich ja. Ach, da freue ich mich ja.
All right.
Very well. Help yourself to the container and the trowel near the door. Once you've identified the plant, use the trowel to put it in the container.
I figured as much.
Thanks. It will also take me a while to find what I need in the warehouse. We'll meet back here.
All right.
Natürlich. Was ist denn das für ein Stück Papier hier?
What's that piece of paper?
I honestly don't know. I was going through the back room when the new recipe suddenly hit me. I grabbed the first piece of paper I came across to write down the ingredients.
Can I see it?
I'd rather you not. Our sector is very competitive. If I let you read the ingredients, you could steal my recipe. I can give it to you after the recipe is completed, when I'll be sure nobody will copy my work.
Okay.
Okay, gut. Nach der Süßigkeit müssen wir wohl nochmal fragen. Okay, gut, ciao.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Yeah, see you again. Yeah, see you.
When you find the plant with the white flowers, make sure to be as gentle as you can.
I'll do my best.
Ja, cool. Okay, und schon haben wir ein bisschen was.
I better be going now.
Okay. So, und schon sind wir wieder.
The owner was clearly in a great hurry to leave.
Ja. Okay. Und schon sind wir wieder raus. Na sowas. Gut. Fabulous. Was? Too Fabulous Bone Town. Warte mal, lass erstmal gucken, was ist das denn hier? Burgers? Burgers. Oh, ja cool. Und da hinten geht's auch noch lang. Burger. Was ist das hier für ein Schuppen? 3D-Drucker.
It doesn't work like that. It's the same printer we use at school. Here on the side is a multi-format reader. It can read USB sticks, CDs, etc., and it's also a scanner to read data directly from images. Once all the info has been inserted into the reader, it'll be converted into data, which will be passed on to the printer. Only then will it be ready to begin operating.
Ja, wie cool.
I'm not thirsty.
Bist du ganz sicher?
They're automatic vending machines.
Ja, und es gibt hier ein klein wenig Schleichwerbung, ne? Ganz toll.
I'm not thirsty.
Oh, okay, gut. Ja, fein. Das ist ein Nerd. Was ist das denn? Futuristisches
Useless.
Netz?
I already have all the energy I need.
Ja, aber was ist das hier?
It looks like some kind of power supply, but I've never seen anything like this.
Ich auch nicht. Okay, sonst noch was wir uns angucken können? Da liegt noch ein Controller. Du könntest mit ihm spielen. Okay, hallo. Moin. Hi.
Hi.
Hello, welcome to the fabulous Bone Town New Pub.
Das ist wirklich ein Pub? Ernsthaft? Okay.
Is this supposed to be a pub?
It is. It's a full-fledged pub. You have the opportunity to select different drinks of your choice, and it's all automated.
At first sight, it looks more like a garage with vending machines.
Ja.
Details. This is the future. People don't want to waste time with chatter. They want to get straight to the point. And I offer what they want. A valid alternative to the old and worn down Bone Town premises.
Maybe you should have invested a bit more in the interior design, like moving some tires or getting rid of the tools.
I appeal to a different clientele. A bit in the style of dine and dash, but more like drink and dash.
Well, if that is your philosophy, I'd say you've done a great job.
I know. Thank you.
Ja, okay. Wie läuft das Geschäft in Bonetown?
How is business going in Bonetown?
I only opened this business recently, but I'm very confident. The market research I did before opening in Bonetown is very accurate. So it's just a matter of time, and then I'm sure I'll find great satisfaction.
What kind of market research?
I was passing by Bonetown when I had a car problem. I asked for help from the town mechanic. After the hike to check out my stalled car, he asked me if by any chance I had something to drink. And so the light bulb went on in my head. Ding! If people here need takeaway drinks, I'll be here to serve them.
So you just relied on the opinion of a single person who happened to be thirsty.
Exactly. I know how to read the needs of a village. It's from little things that big projects grow.
I have some serious doubts, but I wish you luck.
Thanks, but luck doesn't have anything to do with it. Intuition and precise calculations are the foundations of every solid venture.
That's right, I agree.
Okay, wie macht ihr das mit dem Betrieb? Oh, hier gibt es eine ganze Menge zu fragen, meine Güte.
How do you handle your operation?
Ha! That's simple. The vending machines and the signs do their work. I just have to wait for the customers and invest the proceeds in my other passion, video games.
Oh, so you're a developer?
Ha! Please. I want to make a living. I play everything I can and help developers with my precise and sharp feedback.
Of course.
Ja, irgendwie so ein bisschen. Da mach ich mit, hey. Okay, Mechaniker.
Who's the town mechanic?
He's a very skilled local handyman. They still call him the blacksmith here. He can fix practically anything. At first I had some problems with the vending machines, and he took care of making them go again. Now he's tinkering with my car. Now that I've moved here, I don't need it anymore. Since I have no urgency to get it fixed, I told the blacksmith he could work on it during the slow times. Since then, I haven't seen him around anymore.
I understand.
Den müssen wir ja auch noch aufsuchen, nicht wahr? Okay.
I also saw a 3D printer.
Yes, it's the latest fashion. I decided to expand my market. By offering different products in the same store, I have more chance to succeed.
Drinks and 3D printers?
I see you also grasp the symbiosis of the two things.
I wasn't exactly paying you a compliment.
This is another of my brilliant ideas. You can use it if you want. The first time, it's free, just to encourage the customer to come back.
And many people use it here in Bonetown?
Some pass by here to see it, supposing it's an aquarium. But as soon as they recognize its potential, a universe of opportunity will open up to them.
I like your enthusiasm. I'll make good use of it too then.
It's at your disposal when you want it.
Okay, gut. Ja, wir können das alles nochmal fragen, aber das ist wohl nicht nötig. Tschüss.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
You too. Bye, bye. So, okay. Also, wie es scheint, in dieser Folge lernen wir Leute kennen. Aber in der letzten Folge, in den letzten beiden Folgen, meine ich, war das sogar so, haben wir immer mehr Aufgaben gesammelt für, naja, Leute, für die wir uns ausgeben müssen. Aber jetzt ist es hier ja, wir gucken mal. Blacksmith, da ist er endlich. Yay. Wagen. Ist das der Wagen, mit dem er gekommen ist? Nein.
What could I do with a cart with a couple of wheels missing?
Ja, nix. So, Flugzeugtriebwerk. Cool.
I'll think about it later. Maybe I could mount it on my next bicycle.
Das wäre eine super Idee.
I can't believe it. Somebody brought the engine of an F-18 to get fixed. This blacksmith must be very good.
Ja, in der Tat. Guck mal, hier liegt eine Menge Zeugs da oben. Ach du liebe Zeit. Haube?
There's everything imaginable here. This is the hood of some car.
Warum sticht die so raus? Brauchen wir die später noch? Das ist Blacksmith.
Blacksmith since 1827. I think he knows his business.
Ja, er wird nicht die ganze Zeit am Start gewesen sein. Okay, warte mal. Lass mich aber erstmal gucken, bevor wir weitermachen. Okay, da ist die Schmiede, Waffenhandel. Oh meine Güte, wir haben noch so viel zu erkunden. Das ist so riesig hier. Mann.
Let's see if there's anyone here.
Hallo? Okay, ja, das ist eine Schmiede. Das nenne ich mal eine Schmiede. Werkbank, mal gucken.
Too many things. I can't take them all.
Nein, sollst du auch nicht, aber guck dich mal nach dem Schlüssel um.
It's in order.
Okay, gut, ja, cool. So, der mystische Hammer.
I don't know how, but it could be useful.
Okay, den nimmt er mit. Okay, klar, kein Thema. Gut, haben wir am Start ein Pferd. Pferdchen.
Here, horsey. It doesn't seem to be very cooperative. Maybe it needs some extra incentive.
Der ist sein Schimmel und nicht einfach nur ein Pferd. Amboss.
It must weigh at least a couple of quintals. I'd rather not test my spine more than necessary.
Haben wir denn irgendwas, was wir platt hauen könnten? Nicht so wirklich, ne? Stempel, Kelle, was? Kelle und Behälter, mystischer Hammer. Ja, nee, irgendwie nicht so wirklich. Okay, so. Wie, das ist jetzt alles, was wir hier finden? Das ist aber ein bisschen enttäuschend. Papier?
I don't need it. I'm out for repair. Don't touch anything. It looks like the blacksmith has a lot to do.
Ja, das kann schon sein. Zu schade, dass wir... wir könnten uns ja nach dem Schlüssel umsehen, ne? Hier, guck mal, da liegt noch was. Was liegt denn da? Streichholzschachtel. Nehmen
They
wir
could
mit.
always come in handy.
Aber sicher. Cool. Ja, okay, Typ. Na schön. Und hier war doch noch was? Die Zange? Die nehmen wir auch mit.
Better take them with me. You never know.
You never know. Das ist richtig. So, und da hinten war da nicht noch das Feuer hier oben? Nee, war da nicht. Okay. Zisterne.
Better not. It looks like here in Bonetown, water is a valuable asset.
Ja, das haben wir schon gehört. So. Oh je, ich hoffe, ihr hört das nicht in der Aufnahme. Hier pfeift der Wind gerade ums Haus. Das ist unglaublich. Oh, guck mal, was haben wir denn da? Das ist ja der Hammer. Was ist das denn?
I hope I don't have to compete in some strange medieval tournament.
Wieso eigentlich nicht?
I'll remember it in case a dragon appears before me. Shiny.
Shiny. Okay, was ist das hier? Zeig mal. Schmiedwaffenladen. Ja, nix. Ne, wir müssten jetzt so grob hier sein. Ne, warte, hier müssten wir sein. Okay, kommen wir dann da rein? Wir kommen. Schild. Warte
It's the
mal.
Bonetown Armory.
Okay. Alles klar. The Armory. Oh, okay. Captain America. Yay! Finde ich gut. Pistole. Direkt auf die Tür gerichtet. Ich fühle mich sehr unwohl.
The engraving says J. Roger. Let's try to see if there's something that might be useful to my research. Oops, I better put everything back as it was.
Okay. Es ist vielleicht auch nicht die beste
Sorry, my mistake.
Careful, boy. I don't like to repeat myself, so I'll tell you only once. It's not wise taking something without permission in a shop that sells weapons.
Thanks for the advice. This alarm is a problem. I have to find a way to avoid activating it.
Ja, zum Beispiel indem du einen Gegenstand eintauschst, der das gleiche Gewicht hat.
I don't think these will help me this way.
Okay. Zeig mal.
Better use it with caution. I could cause serious damage.
Sicher, du sollst ja nicht draufhauen, sondern einfach nur
I don't want to
austauschen.
waste it like that.
Okay, die anderen Sachen... Nein, das ist unmöglich schwer
I
genug.
don't think fixing my nails would improve the outcome of my visit to Bonetown.
You never know.
I don't need them.
You don't need them. Katapult.
There's no ammo. I need something to test the range of this mini catapult.
Was? Ernsthaft?
Better use it with caution.
Ja, okay. Was kann man sonst noch
I
verschießen?
don't want to waste it like that. I don't think these will help me this way.
Mal auch nur eine Idee. Okay, gut. Katapult. So, halt. Was ist hier? Achso, Waffenmeister. Natürlich. Und die Schere. Halt, erstmal nur angucken.
They're scissors.
Okay.
Sorry, can I take these scissors?
It seems to me it's the only thing suitable for you in this shop. Round edges for greater security. Go ahead and take them. And don't forget to advertise Roger's Weapons Shop.
Thank you.
Das ist cool. Okay, wir haben eine Schere. Na gut. Wofür auch immer das gut sein kann. Warte mal, können wir damit die...
I don't think that would work.
Ne, können wir nicht abschneiden. Okay, gut. Sag mal Hallo. Hallo?
Good morning.
Good morning to you, young man. Are you interested in something?
Ja, eine ganze Mache. Viele Jahre, viele Waffeln.
I need weapons. Many weapons.
No problem. Here you can find as many as you want. And if you don't see something around, I can order it for you. But I need your ID and your carry permit.
I'll be back with the documents. Many documents.
I'm sure of it.
Excuse me. All these weapons are messing with my mind.
Wie lange gibt es diesen Laden schon?
How long has this shop been running?
Basically ever since Bone Town existed. In every town there's a shop selling weapons, and Rogers is the ultimate shop in the city. We have weapons from all countries and all ages. Our centerpiece is that gun on display over there. It dates all the way back to the early 1700s. My grandpa found it hidden in his attic. It's in a perfect state of preservation.
Okay, wir brauchen die unbedingt.
I'd only like to take a look, thanks.
Ich konnte nicht anders, als die ausgestattete Waffe zu beobachten. Ja?
I couldn't help but notice the gun on display.
You have a good eye, kid. It's the finest piece we have. It's an authentic weapon from the early 1700s. My grandpa found it in the attic, and since then it has always been on display here in our shop. We've done lots of research on it, but we were never able to establish provenance. We know that it dates back centuries, and it's a unique piece. It is unmatched in handling and finish. How it ended up in my grandpa's attic is currently a mystery. There's an inscription, J. Roger. We think it belonged to one of our forefathers, and in our family tree, there's nobody whose name started with a J. The first Roger to arrive here in Bone Town was Johann, but he was an Icelandic fisherman.
How much are you selling it for?
It's the only piece in the entire collection not for sale.
Why's that?
It's needed to give our shop a certain prestige. Without this, we would just be another common emporium selling weapons. Instead, many people pass through here because they know this relic is here. If I sold it, many customers wouldn't return.
I understand.
Also müssen wir sie klauen. Damit müssen wir für den Waffen kennt.
There must be something for which you would be willing to part with that gun.
Absolutely not. There is no other weapon identical to this. You could try to find another identical one, but according to the research we did, it's a unique piece. And even if I found another one of the same value, I could never trade it. As I already told you, our patronage is based, at the end of the day, on this heirloom. That's why we installed a very sophisticated alarm system that goes off as soon as the weapon is removed.
Was? Kannst du das nochmal erzählen?
How does your alarm system work?
It detects the presence, weight, and dimensions of the object. As soon as this is removed, it immediately goes off. The only chance to steal it would be to substitute the gun with another identical one. But being one of a kind, it's absolutely impossible. I'd say it's a foolproof system.
Understood.
Okay. Wir werden schon einen Weg finden, keine Sorge.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, und das sage ich jetzt auch mal. Goodbye. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal wieder, wenn wir den Rest der Stadt erkunden. Macht es gut. Tschüss.